They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hoosiers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will get the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the decibel level starting to increase here on this early 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Turning it on. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Monarchs are on the move. Using his legs, it's Roach. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Indiana's offense will get the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run this play from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Roach. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. He'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Morris. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers have moved it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Looking for an open area to his left. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Monarchs are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the time.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one.
And the Monarchs will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his big tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
So now it's second and long. They'll test the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pulls it in, it's Morris. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Hoosiers will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Makes the catch. It's Morris. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing at all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Complete on the comeback. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up with those big...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Let's go. Interception all day, baby.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Finds a man on the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Monarchs will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the...
Turning it on! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Second and short now after that completion. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback is...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This quarterback part of their running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Mendoza. Intercepted, just what the defensive doctor ordered. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able...
Intercepted! They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And the Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. catch in the middle. It's Butler. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
Dead center perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Right back to the well. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Hoosiers are on the move. A handoff. Keep working on that clock. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Makes the catch. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take